Double O straightening.
Straightening.
And as I've always been saying, and I will always continue to say, I'm gonna make sure I leave here with something.
Nah, man, that's your boy Nicholas D. Harvey, aka Mr. Straight No Chaser, aka Sweeps. Don't worry about me, man. Worry about your blood clot credit score, your social credit score, your financial credit score, and your personal credit scores. Please do. And for the rest of the year. The game's in trouble. Started off small, now they're paying me double.
All right, man. Listen, we gotta get something out the way. Like we said, we spoke, we had the discussion. We're saying, listen, we're the Alpha Tales, bro. We gotta let people know, like, what's the Alpha Tales way to do something?
100.
Do you know what I mean? What's the Alpha Tales way to respond to something?
I think I know where you're going.
Or to handle certain situations?
I think I know where you're going with this.
Yeah. For those who, this is very new news.
This is new news.
Listen, this landed like it's hot off the press.
No, it's hot off the press.
You get me?
It's hot off the press. I was thinking about going IG live on them on this one, you know.
Hey, listen, it's tough. It's tough. We could, you know.
We could. I might have to.
It's tough.
Talk to them.
But yo, if anyone who's not obviously aware, you get me. There's been I don't know what to title them as, influencer. Influenza. There's a influenza. Listen, they've been alleged. They're alleged to have carried out some actions which, as Alpha Tales, we never agree with. We will never agree with. However, we do want to maintain that everyone is innocent until proven guilty. So all of this is based on the allegations. So if you are not aware, I don't want should I name drop? I don't think we have to. Listen, can we get a sound for that? Can we get a sound for that? Listen, no, on. Alright, cool. Post production. Listen, so obviously, if you guys are not aware, Young Philly has been arrested currently in Australia. I don't know if he is still in Australia, but he's arrested in Australia on allegations of sexual. What's the sexual assault on counts of I think strangling and counts of penetration without consent. That's specifically what's being said. Now, quite frankly, the easiest way to come out and address this is to say, don't put yourself in the situation in the first place. However, you know, people can go out, people can get into certain situations, people might flipping have, I don't know, you get me, some drinks, have certain crowds around them. So obviously I'll wait for you to get back on, innit? But from your take, one, what are you doing to avoid a situation like that from happening? And two, obviously it's very highly unlikely, but if you were to be in a situation like that, what are your moves? And then we'll wrap it up with, like, from an Alpha Tales perspective, what's the Alpha take on it? Do you get me? Shout out everyone who's joining right now.
Everyone inside.
You get me? Episode 201, so
201, we wanted to bring you lot with us real quick.
100. This is live. You're live locked in. So
this is live.
You're going to hear unedited stuff that you don't normally hear. So
100.
Let us know.
And shout us if you want to ask a question or whatever. I'm on here, innit? I'll be able to see everything.
I'm on live. I can't see this. Get me? The age is catching, man.
The age is catching, bro.
Get me, cause
the age is catching, bro.
You get me? You know, you get to a certain age, you just stop trying to like be hip, like You just. Bro, what? Is that shirt clean? Yeah, I'm aware.
Yeah, I'm rocking it. You know them ones you gotta sniff it.
You get me?
You just sniff it quick, see what's going on.
Listen, but if you are just joining, listen, we're talking about obviously Young Philly's allegations. So as I said, like the easiest way to talk about it is like from an Alpha Tales perspective. Don't get yourself into a situation like that.
100.
But it's easier said than done for a lot of people. So
Woof.
what are you doing as an Alpha Tales? Yeah, you go Australia.
Yeah,
you get me. I don't know if you with your boys or whatever. You get to partying. You invite a couple people back. What are you doing? Knowing that you've got a social platform, but following people can use that to take advantage of you.
Yeah.
What are you doing? How are you handling that?
First and foremost, there's no need to force getting some play from a female. There's no need to forcing that. In my mind, I can't fathom making someone do that act without them wanting to do that act. That's the first and foremost. Like, I just don't see how someone could think that that's a plausible thing to be trying to do.
Uncondolable. Is that even a word? Uncondolable.
Uncondolable. Let us know if that's a word. We start making shit up at this type of hour. But no chance. Then if I'm in that scenario where I'm out, I'm with my boys, I'm with my people, and we've now bought some females back, or females want to come back. In that situation, it depends where the night leads. A lot of people are saying online that at the end of the day, if they've gone back to the hotel, they know what's up.
What, the girls?
Yeah. Like, they know what's going on if you're in the hotel.
Yeah, I mean, if you're two adults and you can, know, but it's dangerous to assume.
It's dangerous to assume.
You got to make it so clear.
Okay.
That it can't be, like, for example, like something slightly different on a really large scale, the name a tick. If he did not have that phone recording, what he recorded, like, it's his words with hers, and more times the woman's word gets taken.
But you know what? Okay, cool. Let me answer your question. Yeah. First and foremost, you make sure the female is secure, safe, and sound, no matter what's going on. If that's a female that you're speaking to, you have to make sure that she's good. Make sure that none of the man them are treating her a certain way, and that's it. She gets home safe, and everything that happens to her is pattern. When it comes to the point where she might feel unsafe, you need to make sure she's straight. Everything's taken care of in pattern. That's the first and foremost. That is the number one priority in that situation and scenario. There's no making her feel unsafe. You're in a foreign country. You don't even know this girl like that. Like, and this is your show. You're young Philly. You are at that point. You're the prize. You're the situation where it's like, bro, I'm the money. I pay for this hotel room. It's my money. It's my name on this. Like, if anything goes wrong, it's me. So I need to be making sure that everything goes pattern.
Do you think that was just a situation that was not, what's the word, set up properly in the way of, like, if you are going out and you're going to be chatting to randoms, you got to have certain processes in play that it protects you, especially if you're someone with an audience.
100. I think that's at a minimum, and that's why it looks like a lot of this, and that's where the doubt comes. Because you start thinking, why does young Philly have to force this girl to have sex with him?
But again, that's allegedly.
Exactly. But that's what I'm saying. That's where the doubt comes in. The doubt comes in, like, hold on a minute. Like, this doesn't even add up. Why would he force this female to do that?
So are you saying, like, it's a ploy? Potentially. Is that what you're saying?
It could be. I think anything from when the Diddy stuff happens, it's like, do you believe it straight away? Do you need to see evidence? What's it gonna make you to actually? When I first read that or first heard this news,
what was your reaction?
My reaction was like, okay, this is mad. My second reaction was, a lot of people want to see this guy fail. Like,
100%.
He's done so much. He's come from the ends. He's done this, that, and the third. And I think a lot of people were waiting for a moment like this, waiting for this to happen to go like, oh, raw, okay, cool. This is where he's gonna drop, because he's been like, everything's been on fire ever since he started doing this thing. But for me, I'm thinking to myself, wait, hold on a minute. 4 counts of sexual assault, sexual penetration, 3 counts of strangling or strangulation. I'm thinking, wait, hold on. Is it 3, 4 different women we're talking about here? Like, what's going on? How many women was he hitting? Like, do you get me? So now I'm thinking raw, but then I was thinking to myself, okay, cool. Is this girl's word against his? It's a hotel room. No one really knows what happened inside the hotel room other than these two. I'm not too sure there's multiple guys or multiple girls in this scenario.
It was only him
and her, right?
I don't know if it was just her, but
that's what I'm saying. It's all a bit fresh. Like we said, this is straight off the press.
My initial reaction was, oh, bro, they got him, as in, like, they played him. You get he got caught slipping,
and they're making it be something that it's not.
I don't know, because again,
because we don't know, we can always. The thing is, this conversation, we're gonna what's the word? We're not gonna allege things. We're gonna cast our opinions based on what we already know. So no one can really, like, batter us or berate us for thinking this happened, because they don't know.
This is developing news,
baby. Yeah, do you get me? This is developing news. We're only going off what we know, innit? So we only know so much at this point in time.
Yeah.
So at this moment in time, we only know that he's got charged and he paid bail.
Yeah.
He's so out on bail, fresh out of jail, can't afford it, dreaming.
He's out, like released.
Yeah, but he's still in Australia. He can't leave.
Yeah.
He's still there, and he has to attend prison every day, or he has to go to the station every day or something, or court every day. Well, so at the moment he's stuck. But yeah, a part of me, and I think from the male perspective, we're gonna think, nah, they got him. How did they get him? Let me explain to some of the people that don't understand how he may have got. And remember, this is all alleged. This is just us casting our opinions. My opinion at this point. But all it takes, is, and I had this conversation on the phone earlier, all it takes is for Philly to go back to his hotel room with a girl that was feeling him and that were feeling each other. No witnesses. He's just put it back. Cool. Security guard said, yep, have a nice night. Spudders, he's in the hotel room. They could have been having their sexual acts that they wanted to have consensually. And then he might turn around and be like, all right, like, time for you to go. And she's like, what do you mean? Like, what do you mean, what do I mean? It's time for you to step. You need to be out. I got this at this time tomorrow. I'm busy. She's like, no, I'm staying. They could get into a feud and an issue. And she's like, you know what, fuck you. I'm leaving, whatever. She goes now. She might just be vexed. Now, again, this is just me casting a potential scenario of what could have happened, where from the man's perspective, man could be like, rah, he got caught up on some shit. Where it's like he can't really get out of that because it's her word against his. If they do test and be like, yo, is your semen on there, this, that, and the third, it's like, oh yeah, it's there. Is your hand round on it? Well, yeah. No, it was. Do you get me?
It's not looking good, bro.
Now it's not looking good. In that scenario, what you've read on the piece of paper is exactly what happened here. Yeah. However, the circumstances are just completely different.
And things like that is because it's so hard to prove otherwise. Unless
it's impossible.
It's really hard. Like it's near enough impossible. So obviously we don't want to keep very long on this topic, innit?
Yeah.
But in short, so from my perspective, it's like, cool. First and foremost, we don't and never will condone any form of like sexual violence or sexual assault or whatever. 2, as a guy listening in on an alpha's take, you need to be thinking of these possibilities.
100%.
As in like, okay, cool. If I'm gonna get myself into this situation, I need to be protected in the sense of if something goes wrong or if I don't know, I can't vouch for this person. Don't know if there was a CRB check run. You get me? Obviously, I might have had a few extra drinks. She might have had a few extra drinks. So now you're not thinking with like sense.
No.
What is your fail stops? Do you get me? So for example, fail stop number 1, I'm not gonna drink this much.
Yeah.
Cool. You've gone over that. Fail stop number 2, I want to make sure that I'm with someone who can vouch or who can act as a witness.
Yeah. You failed that.
Failed that.
Man, them do NDAs.
Exactly.
Non-disclosure agreement.
I said about signing paperwork to someone. They were laughing. They're like, "Bro, what?" I said, "Bro, like it can really get serious, bro, as you see."
And that's I've considered things like that. Having an NDA, bro, in a party, in a this, that, bro, that could set you up where it's like, brother, something could have went down in it. But because everyone signed NDAs, at least no one can talk about it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they're fucked.
So, and these are all like fail stops, innit, that you can put in place. If obviously if you're just like a regular guy, then you just gotta think smart. Just don't get yourself in the situation.
Yeah, 100.
If you now have a certain a platform or certain following, then same thing applies. Don't get yourself into that situation. Yeah. However, if you find yourself in that situation, what are you doing to protect yourself? Do you know what I mean? And you gotta think like, if one, you ain't got people around you that's gonna say, yo, like, I don't think we should be moving like this, or bro, you need to. We don't even know these. You get me? Like these groupies, they like. Cause most of the time, that's
all it really is.
They are.
Yeah,
you gotta be so switched on with the way you move and you carry it, because you could even be just a regular guy, like when we spoke about on the last episode. It's like what the actual term of being trafficked means.
Yeah,
and I even saw another video where Charlemagne was making a joke to my man. He's like, yo. P Diddy, not P Diddy. So they'll make a joke that there was a picture. I don't know who he is, innit, but some black brother. There's a picture of like P Diddy and all Bear Man on the boat and on the yacht or whatever, and he's like posing, like he's sitting like, in between Diddy's legs. He's like, and there's Charlemagne's like, yo, is this a picture of you sitting in between Diddy's legs? Yeah. And the guy had dirt on DJ Envy. He's like, because DJ was trying to like banner on and jump on the wagon. He's like, hold on, wait. I swear Kelly flew you out. He's like,
that's to do with sex trafficking.
and then he's like, R. Kelly trafficked you, bro. So you was trafficked, but that's just a joke, innit? But like, to the point where it's like, I wasn't aware of that. But
Yeah.
in terms of like, if you pay for a woman's transport, then
That's
you
sex
could be
trafficking.
accused as that.
Yeah.
So now I'm thinking, you got to know these things, and you got to think. You might still do it, but what's your fail stop?
Yeah.
You get me? As my Alpha tells take is, you got to think of what your fail stops is before you get into the situation. Because once you're in those situations, again, like someone might offer you a drink, then you're more tolerable to certain things.
Yeah.
It's harder to say no when you're under influence.
So what are the do's and the don'ts in a scenario like that for our next man? So some of our young alphas can actually understand and listen and learn and understand from our perspective of what we probably would have done in a scenario like that. First and foremost, we wouldn't be in a scenario like that. First and foremost, and I think I do speak for myself and Johnny, we will not be in a scenario like that
100%.
where we're overseas and a random John's coming back with us and we're drunk as fuck. That's not gonna run. That's not how you move. Number one. Number two, separately, if you're in a situation where you do find yourself in that scenario, you do need to, of course, like Johnny said, get yourself someone that can
Trustworthy.
vouch, man. Like one of the homies was there or whatever. They probably they need to make sure that things are patterned and situated. Separately, you have to make sure, that you don't do anything with this female unless you know that, listen, everything is kosher. I'm not saying you ain't gonna go out there and you ain't gonna have your fun and enjoy yourself and enjoy a exotic female. But what you're not gonna do is do that and then piss her off and make her mad or make her hate you. Like that's just not P. That's just not P. Like regardless of what's going on or what's happened, if the sex was consensual and it's being made to say it wasn't, for example, allegedly, then obviously Philly's fucked up at some point, bro. He's had consensual sex with a girl that's turned around and fucking stuck it on him. Yeah. But then the only other alternative to that is that he's had unconsensual sex with a female, which is blasphemous, bro. That's the next thing.
Yeah.
That's dirt.
Allegedly.
So
I remember that.
That's where it's like it's a wronging.
Another fail stop is to have stuff in writing. You gotta have to. You gotta have a text message or email or something. You gotta have a text saying, "Yo, like you get me. I'm gonna. You get me.
Yeah.
And her saying,
yeah.
You get me. Like
you gotta have something.
You gotta have proof of consent.
Proof of consent still. And the thing is, vital information.
This reminds me of like a while ago we was discussing this here on one of the other episodes.
Crazy word.
No facts, because it reminds me of another episode where we was like discussing, and I made a point of like, for me personally, I can, obviously this was like, you get me, back in my single days, I could never do anything on the first, you get me, the first meeting.
Instance, yeah.
I can, because I don't know you, I don't know the way you move, you get me. So for me, that was like my first stop. Yeah. It's like, I'm gonna spend maybe the day with you or whatever, be in your environment, picking up the way you move, the way you react to certain things, trying to get a sense of who you are. Again, someone can obviously pretend and show you a different side on the next time you meet them. Yeah. However, it's like still giving myself a chance. Do you get me? To pick up certain signs if they're there to be picked up. Yeah. But brother, like you go out, especially now you're flying to different countries now, where you're like, bro, I'm not gonna lie to you, but I've heard some crazy stories getting caught up by the police in a different country.
Bro, ain't Philly been accused of something like this before?
I'm not sure.
So, allegedly, and people will remember this because it's a vague memory, but there was once a situation where I think he may have made some comments towards a woman that he was working with. So, like, let's say she was, I don't know, like a model or something, or she was just like part of the team or something. I remember there being a situation like that. I do. And there was a moment in time where it was a little bit of heat. But I think on his Instagram, he had like 1 million followers back then. If you lot remember, you lot remember.
I think, was it when they were like bringing up old tweets of people who, was it that?
Nah. Something happened. A woman came out. She was saying some stuff. And obviously, I think he was just like, I think it was like his jokes were like sexual. Something was going on and made her feel uncomfortable or whatever. Yeah. I remember this still. I remember this. Now that this has happened, I remember that scenario. So I think some people will remember it now. I'm bringing it up.
That's interesting.
Let
us know if you remember that.
Yeah.
Because I personally don't. But however, with that being said, do you think any, like, if you look at all of the tweets, we can go back to like Facebook when you used to post on Facebook. Are you safe, or you have some? Me personally,
me?
Yeah. Me?
Oh hell no.
You're not.
No, I've said some wild stuff on,
Serious?
but not like nothing crazy. No, I'm straight.
You're yeah.
I'm straight.
I personally,
I've said some funny shit though.
Yeah, would you say
funny
like funny? Like, what do you mean?
Just funny stuff, man. But no, I'm good. I've never said nothing anti-Semitic, racist, none of that.
Yeah,
Or
nothing
fat
sexist,
shaming
nothing
or something.
like-
Oh hell no.
Yeah.
No,
So
no,
for
no
me, I'm
count,
thinking
no
like
count.
I'm thinking out of all the tweets that I've ever made on Facebook posts back in some secondary school, whatever. Like, I don't think I've said anything crazy that could ever come back to. Again, if I stand to be proven wrong, then you get me. However, I'm stand on business. I'm 99.9% sure I ain't.
Have you? I had a question here, but before I get to it, have you seen the way they're treating Trunks on Twitter?
No.
They're killing him, bro.
Is it?
No,
I don't know why that's funny, but
hey, they're killing my nigga Chunks, man. They're killing him, bro. They're killing him, bro. They're killing him, bro. They got this video, yeah, where my man's like, oh, you can loud it. They got this video, yeah, where my man's like, oh,
with a water pistol.
They're like, oh, they got your mans. They got your mans on SA charges. Yeah, and you was with them. That's your man. They killing him.
Where's that the audio to it?
No, that's not the audio to it. I'm going to show you the audio to it. It's funny.
Hey, you open the door.
Brother, they're killing the boy Chunks, man.
But, alright, cool. Now, see, this is why we need to do alpha takes, yeah? Because now imagine that's like your brethren, bro. Who you've put on your platform, you shared platform, you vouch for, man, essentially. Now man's gone to do a madness and you're catching heat.
Bro, they're killing him, bro. They're killing the boy Chunks, man. It's peak outside, bro.
You can't do nothing right now, though.
Bro, it's peak.
You gotta come out and you gotta stay silent.
It's flagrant work.
Like, yeah, you gotta. Do you know why?
Oh, this is the one. Bro, they're killing him.
He grew up with him. No, it's tough. It's tough. It's a tough situation to be in, bro. That's like top as a man. That's like one of the top 2, 3 worst charges you can be charged with, because you could be cleared, but it's still got that shadow. Do you get me? Like, bro, imagine you got cleared, but that could affect all of the brand deals that man has.
No, bro, listen.
It's peak, you know. It's heavy. It's not. It can't be taken lightly.
This is mad, bro.
Can't
Like, the reason why this is so mad, yeah, is because someone like Young Philly is someone who is on the way up. He's doing a lot of different things in the YouTube space, which of course caters towards kids. There's also he does a lot of stuff with like Foot Asylum. Jay, your camera. He does a lot of stuff with Foot Asylum. He does a lot of stuff with on TV, presenting. He's been on the Jonathan Ross show. This is someone who's slowly becoming a household name. Slowly becoming someone where your mum will know who he is, and your older people in your family will know who he is. Like, that's not right now, but like a couple years from now, potentially, because he's on the big screen as well. He's on TV. So when it comes to someone like this doing something as crazy as this is your celebrity that you wouldn't expect it to come from.
It's going to be hard to shake this off still.
Yeah,
because even if,
because
like as you saw, like there's going to be tweets coming up, people showing him interviewing girls in the past, and they'll just be picking up. Maybe that wasn't the case in the video, but the people just start making narratives. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it is heavy, and for me personally, again as a man, if it comes out and he's proven like innocent, you got to go to the max to clear your name and get your reparations in terms of like damages to you got to, fam.
This is peak, because again, even if something like this happened to Fredo, happened to Dutchavelli to a certain extent. When you get these types of allegations, and you get these types of defamations of character, whether it's true or not, sometimes doesn't necessarily matter. It's the fact that you got put on you, my boy.
Yeah.
It's on you. So now
it's like it's like you caught, like you got the lurgies.
Yeah,
bro.
you got the lurgies now.
I gotta stay away because one is like you unfortunately was in a situation where you got caught. That's one. So that means if I'm hanging around with you, I could be in a situation where I don't do anything, but we just get caught because you get me, Young Philly's here, so less more attention.
Because people are catching strays. Harry's catching strays now. Chunks is catching strays now. Like people that are associated with Young Philly are getting strays, and that's just on the grand scheme of things on the picture side. Think about his family. Think about his friends. Think about his real tight friends that's always with him. His security guards. All these people are now going to catch these heavy strays where it's like, whoa, ain't that your boy? Ain't that?
And the thing is, it's so crazy, because it's like it's tougher to come off of a murder charge than an SA charge in terms of like clearing your character. Bro, we got my boy, what's his name?
It's tougher to come off an SA charge than a murder charge.
Yeah, no, opposite way.
Murder charge than an SA charge?
Yeah.
Really?
Bro, we got a Gucci Mane, like, you get me? Man's socially accepted now across the industry, but what do you go pen for? Or you get me, what do you get charged with?
No, that's why what you just said doesn't make no sense.
How?
You said it's harder to get off a murder charge.
As in clear your name off of a murder charge than the SA charge. In terms of like, let's say you got proven innocent. Yeah. Right? The shadow that follows you. Yeah. The SA charge is heavy. It's like almost heavier because it's like, I don't like, obviously I know why, but like also I don't know why. Because like, I'm not saying one's worse than the other. They're both as bad. They're both bad. But
I know why.
This is why, for me, the point I'm making is, this is heavy, bro.
I know why. So because as a man, and this is going to be another alpha too, it's our job as men to protect women and children. So, okay, cool. You killed another man, but you did not protect women and children. That's number one. So when you're in the scenario where, wow, we got a man that's out here hurting women, Jesus. Going up against another man is one thing. Going up against a woman is the next thing.
Dangerous to women. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? You're a danger to women now. So that means your moral boundary, your moral compass of who to touch and who not to touch, we don't know where you stop at. With certain man, them, it's cool. You're in the game. You're in this. Let's say it's a gang affiliated lifestyle. Me and you can go head to head, but a civilian, I ain't gonna cross that line. You're not built for this. You're not made for this. So if it's gang versus gang, then it's me and you. Then you got certain man where it's like, bro, any man can get it. It is what it is. If I got a problem with you, it's up. Then there's certain man where it's like, bro, whether it's a man or female, that's a whole nother individual. And then there's men that's out here killing babies. Do you know what I'm saying? So now it's like you're going lower and lower on the peg. If you're someone who hurts women, you're not up here with certain man that will go crazy on man them. You're down there with these niggas. It's a different individual still. That's a different individual.
But yeah, we giving you that off take on that. I say, unless you got anything more to say on it.
I think no. Before we make our conversation more lighter and more of a calm tone. No, I've really got nothing else to say on there. Other than we'll have to find out what else happens. But it's a scenario that is obviously fresh. We'll see where it goes. But for me, yeah, this is a mad thing still. This is a mad thing. I hope that this is all fake. I'm going to be so... I hope. I pray that this is all... Nothing really happened between them. It was just to get me. She just got vexed. Started throwing allegations. Got a little bit mad. That shouldn't happen. And everyone's good. She didn't really get victimized. If she got victimized, hold tight her. Shout out to her. Hopefully she can get over this. Because this is to be sexually assaulted like that. In the way that they describe that shit.
And the thing is, it's like... Crazy, it's a bad situation where it's like, you hope it don't happen for both.
Exactly, for him too. I don't want him to be in a scenario where everything goes to shit now. He ends up being in a scenario where he loses everything, endorsements, because that's what's going to happen. The next couple of days now, brands are going to be messaging, talking about, so we no longer, you get me, are with homeboy, and this ain't happening with him no more, and we've dropped him from that, and they're going to refund the tickets. You know they got a show soon. They got their podcast show soon. So
Is it?
Chunks of Philly got a podcast show soon. I think it's like this weekend or next weekend or whatever. Bro, they're gonna cancel it. They're gonna throw the money back. Like, it's crazy, bro. So
How
it's
to
like,
you react to like what's my man's name?
what?
Drewski, you know that when he throws a glass.
Yeah, Chunks is just there like, fuck.
That's not the bag. cuz.
Fucking up the bag, bro. He fucked up the bag, bro. With this one. You know the man are doing exactly that. Looking at their phones like, bro, why, man? Bro, why? He's out on bail. He's cool. They've called him. They're like, yo, why have you done this? What happened? And then he's there trying to explain.
You can't even say why. You gotta like.
What would you say? No, hold on. I think this is a question we ain't even touched on yet. What would you do? That's the man then. That's homie.
Alright.
What would you do?
You can't. Do you know why you can't do nothing right now? Like you just you're really out of options because whatever you can, whatever you
would you
do.
call him?
No, because whatever you do, listen. I might send them a message.
No.
I might send them a message, but you have to make yourself perfectly clear in that message. Because one, if you do call him, you're his boy. If he defends himself,
2 months. See police every day. Jesus.
what happened?
So one of the men them said he has to stay in out in Australia for the next 2 months and see police every day.
For 2 months?
Yeah. Jesus.
Crikey.
That's peak.
Crikey.
I heard they took his passport and that.
Yeah, you have to, bro.
That's crazy,
You
bro.
have to. That's why you always travel with more than one passport.
Stay out the way.
You
You
get
feel
me?
me? Stay out the way. Be like, yep, take that one. All right. See me out in Uganda. Deep. You get me? Patterned up. That's a joke.
But yeah, if you say so, what was your question? Is like, what would I do? So if like, let's say it's just one of the homies, you get.
What
me,
would you
man?
do if that's one of the homies, bro?
I ain't calling him because if he's like let's say touch wood, get me, God forbid. Let's say it was you.
Yeah.
I call you, you're like, yo, hey Jay, listen, bro. Let me explain it. I'ma listen. I'ma let you explain it.
Now I'm an accessory.
You get me?
After the fact, you get
So
me?
I'm protecting myself. However, it'll be very unlikely for me to do anything like contact you. I have to
Stay away.
I
Keep
have
your
to.
distance.
You get me?
Keep
You know,
your
the
distance.
dust needs to settle.
What's the point? Both of us being in the jam. You get me?
You know the cowboy films, yeah?
Yeah.
Them man having a shoot off. Then you see this bare dust.
Yeah.
I can't come in there and just start shooting. I might pop one of my guys. You get me? I can't let the dust settle. I gotta see who the enemy is here.
who's who.
However,
I'm dead.
on the very unlikely chance that I do like send a message, the message is gonna firstly be so clear. I'm gonna run it by my lawyer. I'm gonna run it by. I'm gonna tell Chat GPT, write me a message that I cannot be implicated in any way, shape, or form. However, the message will be on the basis of like I'll send again on the basis of in case you get proven innocent.
Yeah.
You know, I was thinking of you. You're in my thoughts. So it's more of like, yo, like I don't know what's going on right now. I don't know what to believe.
But you need to figure that out, my nigga. That's what Johnny's basically saying.
No.
Hey, man, you got to figure that out, my nigga. But listen, I'm going to send you the invite. You get me? If all this is cleared up,
I'm gonna need half.
I'm going to say,
I need half of the
Johnny's saying, listen, man, you got to say, hey, man, hey, figure it out.
for the depot. No.
Figure it out.
I'm saying like, listen, like I don't know what's going on. You get me? It's hearing a lot of stuff in the news. I can't make a assumption right now. However, I hope whatever they're accusing you.
No,
Listen.
Miss me with
I feel
it.
like you can't take me serious because of the glass.
Hey, Jay.
I hope what they're saying is not true,
Yeah.
and I hope
All is well.
we find
We find the
find
end
the
of
way.
this.
I've
Yeah.
not even we. See, I can't even say we. I hope.
Man's fucking up. Man's putting
Get me.
himself in the problem.
I hope there's a way out. I hope there's light at the end of the
Johnny don't know what to say, bro. Just don't say nothing, Johnny. Just
Exactly. That's why.
Just leave that nigga,
That's
bro.
why, fam. That's
Just
why.
leave it,
because it's tough. But you like again, it's tough because if he is your boy and you like, let's say you can vouch for his character, you wanna let man know. Like I might send man the pigeon or something like with the you get me, the note, the handwritten note, fam.
Yeah.
Get a pigeon.
Man said put
No,
a
fam.
bottle in the ocean and be like,
Because
yo, figure it out. Go
No,
find
bro,
that.
you have to get fam. Man's head will be all over the place. Imagine, bro.
Course.
Man's in the trenches, like
Right
mentally.
now, Philly's thinking, is this about to happen? Like, is
Can't
this
believe it,
is
bruv.
this
He's probably
what
still in
what goes
shock,
up must come down? Man was up here, now is it over for me now? Am I now gonna have to figure something out? Do I go from making probably like £500,000 a year or £1 million a year, £2 million a year to now making
Do you know why? That's why I say you always need
30, 50 bags?
a Macau contingency. You gotta be making your peas, put some on the side in case you ever need to flee to Macau.
But I feel like things like that is cool. I feel like what's more detrimental, I don't think it's the money, it's the impact of your name. Like people associating something like this to you is probably more of a problem than your income going from
it's always
500k to 100k.
It's always gonna impact the money though.
Yeah, the money's always going to be impacted, but I don't think that's the most important thing. I feel like you'll be able to survive, eat food, and be okay and live your life. That's fine. But if people think you're a rapist, that's crazy.
If you get proven innocent, do you know what I'll do? I'll write a book. I'll write the truth.
What?
I'll write
the truth.
I'll write a book, bro.
So he came out with the truth.
I'll go on Piers Morgan. I'll get interviewed by him.
You have to sort out your image.
Yeah, you
need to clean it up.
And a hardcore PR. Listen, man.
You need to clean it up.
This is why people like us suffer.
Yeah, you need to go on Stephen. You need to go on that shit. You feel me? You need to go be like, listen, Steve. You gotta go to Steve. Listen, Steve. This is how I went from here to here. From being accused of this.
He drops the waviest trailers for his podcast, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it could be, bro, he could be talking about something so, like...
regular. It sounds so
regular,
dramatic.
but, bro, like...
Did you see the Thierry Henry one?
Yeah.
It's like, about, like, I never had my dad. And this, that, and the third. All of these small little snippets.
My hope was to make people happy.
Yeah.
And then it just cuts.
It's like, whoa, Jesus.
Some black fade.
What did he say? Man's talking about football, you know. Man's talking about kicking ball.
Trust me.
Man was hella like...
He wants to make you happy, fam.
Like, what the hell, man? This guy's been in the academy. This guy was at Juventus. Bro, this guy had a good life.
Said,
what the
they
fuck?
laughed at me because I was cooking.
No, it's true. But yeah, bro, your image will have to be on point. The PR run has to be crazy.
I swear that I'm writing a book, fam. I'm writing a book.
No, it's not a bad shout. It's not a bad shout to just clean up
go
the
on a
image,
press
man.
tour.
No, 100.
Get me? I'll start I might open the charity.
But his life's changed. The thing is, regardless of how this moves, his life's changed.
Can you bounce back? Can you come back?
Pause.
Oh.
Yes. Yes, but again, his life's changed. It can't be the exact same. It's not gonna be. It's young Philly and it's laughter and it's blood.
Man, it's different. Needs to come out as Philly now.
Yeah,
can't even say young.
Philly, young drop. Philly, man's on this mature thing. Man does country music. Word. You have to be on this mature thing. I don't even do laughy, jokey. I do this serious shit. Like, because you have to kind of prove and kind of like you said, like, win back that respect of, no, this is who I am. I can't go back to, life's a joke now. I can't do that. I can't do the litness. I can't do. You know, he's got a song out right now.
Yeah, man.
You know
I know you drop songs. Or...
Temptations.
Yeah.
Bro, you know what the bars are saying?
It's not looking good, brother.
Bro, it's Temptations. Tempted to touch and tempted to do certain bits of. It's mad. Yeah, he's talking greasy on there.
Yeah, it's not looking
Grease.
good.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Hey, listen, let's move on, man.
Let's move on, man. We can't talk about this podcast all the time.
Given our afterthoughts taking it. Bottom line, don't get yourself in a situation like that.
Myth.
Have your fail stops and save.
Myth.
And yeah, man, just roll with the right people, man. Just roll with the right people, man.
Listen, if you enjoyed the live, let us know. Shout us. But the rest of the episode's gonna continue now. We're not gonna give this to you lot for the shout us
for the drizzy.
For the drizzy episode out soon.
Trust me.
Everybody outside.
Everybody
Love.
Trust.
Go on, amen.
Let me ask you this question, yeah. How do you think? So this is about how couples met throughout time, right? I've got different times in periods and times, and then I'm just gonna focus on the top. I'm gonna focus on the top three and then the last option, right?
Yeah.
As a percentage. So the earliest time period I've got is 1966.
What's this?
How couples met.
How couples met.
Percentage of how couples met.
Okay.
So in 1966, yeah. So remember, just doing top three and then the last option. What do you think is the least way people met, like couples met, in 1966?
Least. Least. No,
It is obvious.
I was gonna say online.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I wouldn't think that would be an option because
of course.
it wasn't even there.
Of
But
course.
yeah, online.
Now, top 3.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think number 1 is?
Number 1, blind date.
Man thought they were getting it down in
I was
66.
getting it down to 66.
I'm going to the diner.
I'll go see what's up.
See what's up with Barbie. Sure.
On a night out.
Mm-mm.
Am I close?
No.
In a park?
No.
How they met?
Yeah. Like.
How they, yeah.
What was that vehicle? No, but you are close.
Okay, oh, I'm close with a party.
Yeah.
Family gathering.
Getting close to.
A wedding.
No.
Oh. Jesus.
It's you're saying the right things, but it's like, what is that vehicle that couples met? Like, who's at family gatherings? Who's at weddings?
Met through a friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So friends. That's number
Yeah.
1.
Did I say me? I said mutual friend.
You never said that.
I swear.
You never said
I
that,
swear
bro.
I said mutual
swear
friend.
to God, you never
I said mutual friend. I swear down.
that. When?
In between what I was saying, I think I said something like blind date. Then after that, we was joking with. I said mutual friend.
Then maybe I didn't hear you.
Something, yeah. But yeah, okay, cool, friend. Yeah, friend of a friend, whatever. Bet.
In second place is family,
Okay.
and then in third place is school.
Yeah. Okay, makes sense.
In
Makes sense.
1966.
In 1966. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Now,
You go through the decades.
No, I when I was
Skip the
screenshotting
couple.
it, it was like a video, like a slideshow.
Mm.
So I just picked random ones, innit?
Yeah.
The next one's 1997. Again, last place. What
Mm-hmm.
do you think last place was?
In 1997. Online.
Still on.
Ain't no, you know what I'm
You
saying?
get me? I'm on like alright, cool. In 1996, last place was online with 0.00%.
Jesus.
In 1997, hey,
Mm.
people, I don't know what was on there back then, but people were getting a cracking.
Going outside.
2.7%.
Them ones. Yo, excuse me.
Them man were meeting through their email.
I don't. Yeah, through email. 100 through email.
Yo, hey,
that was all that was there.
Hey, Sherry, I got your email from Bob.
Yeah, man.
In HR.
I mean, I'm CCing. You get
What
me?
you say? At hotmail.com.
AOL. Remember AOL? AOL
At
drip.
Bing.
At Bing.
All right, number 1 in 1997. So in 1966, Friends was number 1
Yeah.
with 25.29%.
Okay.
Right. In 1997, first place. What do you think it was?
Friends.
Friends again with 27%. So
Mm.
it rose from 1966.
Yeah.
In second place,
Family.
co-workers.
Oh, what they were getting in? What?
Co-workers, bro.
What's going on?
Susie from HR
Oh, it's long.
was getting linked up with Charles from
Oh,
IT.
it's
cuz.
long. They started making new cubicles
On
and
the
shit.
lunch break, cuz. His and hers.
His and
Get me?
hers.
Bringing roses to work on Valentine's Day.
Grimy and
You
slimy.
know them ones? You ever done that?
No.
You ever bought? I'm realizing who I'm speaking
Listen,
to. I'm realizing
this long relationship ass
where
nigga.
where I is.
Okay.
All right. Second, co-workers was 15.7%. So 15.7% of people
Mm.
in 1997 met as co-workers.
Jesus.
That's interesting.
Interesting works. Busy body. Everybody busy.
That's interesting. I'm thinking like, how old was my mum when she was a co-worker? I meant when she was in.
This is, yeah.
She was like 29.
Really?
Yeah. What?
No, because what when she had you?
Yeah.
My mum was
You're not the
in
first
and
child.
around. Yeah.
You're not
I'm
exactly.
saying.
Yeah, you gotta think. You're not the first
Wait,
child.
my mum was like 32, bro.
When she had you.
Yeah.
But that she might have had your sister at like 27.
Yeah, she did. Yeah, like 21, 20, 21. Yeah, 20. She had my first.
Yeah.
Yeah, 20.
Wow.
Because they're literally like, my sister's 40, my mum's 60 this year.
Wow.
Yeah, so 20. At 20, I think like 6 years, 7 years later, 28, she had my other sister.
Hey, shout out to Black Don't Crack though, cause
And
your mum
then-
don't look.
Yeah, she's about to be
You look
16.
like half her age, cuz. Tell
about to
her I
be
said that,
16.
car.
Yeah,
I want some jerk chicken when I come back. You get me? Hey, make sure you tell her.
That's my in, my nigga. That's my in right there. Like, I'm gonna get that jerk.
That's. I'm getting a Christmas card this year, cuz you get me.
Yeah, no, she's finna be 16 in like a month.
Wow.
Yeah,
I think that might be.
She had me at like, yeah, because she was 32. Bro.
Wow. And then in third place was bar or restaurant. Right. Okay. So you get me. That man was hitting up a young Nando's saying, "Yeah, you're the cheeky Nando's." Yeah. In 1997, fam, imagine what it's like going out in them times. Because for me, yeah, you know when you watch like when I was younger, yeah, and I'm gonna like when I was like mad young, like 5 or like between 5 and 10, I used to think back in the day was really black and white. Did you think that? Yeah. So I'm thinking.
I think anything past the 70s is black and white.
Yeah, like in real life. Yeah. Like them man were.
Whoa, wait a minute. Hold up.
I thought it was
Hold up. Wait a minute.
I thought it was on the same page.
You think in real life that shit was black and white?
Black and white.
Hell no.
Fam, but
I thought the TVs were.
No, I thought like real life was black and white.
No,
but think about it though. As a young person, yeah, say color came in 1977. 1997, bro.
Color came out.
You say someone just added the color dye because someone
dead.
Up the saturation in life.
Man said life just started using color.
I'm gonna lie, when I was young, I'm thinking, rock, fam, all the pictures man seen is black and white. The TV programs was black and white. I'm thinking, yo, where's all the colors? Like, where's all the color? Cause
oh my days,
I swear that, bro. But I was like, between I was 5 and 10, I was like, can't distinguish that what age specifically. But that's hilarious. And then, all right, cool. So that's 1997. The next one is 2005. So you get me, you were old enough to recognize. In last place, what do you think it was?
In 2005?
Yeah.
I think online's going to be up now.
It's going to be up. It's going to be
3 or something, 3rd or 4th.
You're close, but no cigar.
Oh, what, online was 5th still?
No, there's bare options though.
Oh.
I just picked the top 3 and then the last one.
Oh.
So there's 1, 2, 3,
so online
4,
must be
5,
like
6,
7.
8, 9. There's 10 options.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lost. Dead lost. Friends. Family.
It's like a place.
The park.
No.
A bar.
I don't think a park is crazy.
What do you mean a park is crazy?
Capture it as a percentage, like, it can't happen that many times. Like, what parks everyone go to? Because I need to go that far.
Concert, festival, gatherings, parties.
Yeah, but it's where?
What do you mean where?
Where?
At the spot.
We're here right now.
Church.
Yeah.
I'm dead.
5 point, and that dropped from like 97 and 66. That dropped, although the percentage is increasing. So the percentage is becoming more monopolized, where one of it has like just the chunk, and then the rest is split.
The rest is just like yeah.
So church is in last place with 5.04%.
Yeah.
And then number 1, still Friends, 26%. So a slight drop from 97 by 1%. In second place, Co-workers still there. People still getting it in. Went from HR department to the marketing department.
You dirty fucks.
They start introducing marketing to their works. Like, yeah, they're getting it dirty there. And then in third place is the bar/restaurant. It's dropped to 12%. So the Co-workers are 13%. And then bar restaurant is 12%.
Okay.
And then the last one, 2024. This year. In the last place, which is very, very... it depends on how they distinguish this. But this is very interesting, actually, because this is an American study. And obviously they school and they have college for like uni / you get me? Them type of age ranges. But in last place, what do you think it is? 2024.
2024.
The least area of vehicle that people are meeting through in this year.
That's gonna be tough, you know. The least.
Yeah, least. And it's crazy. It is a surprise.
Oh, it's a surprise.
Yeah, like you'd think, right, people must it must be way more from there. But it's the least.
Wow. Is it? Give me a clue. Wow, this is interesting.
On average, you're going to be between the ages of 18 to 22, 24.
University.
Yeah. Well, here it says college, but
Yeah.
in America,
Yeah.
that's what it means. 0.74.
Yeah, because
Percent.
they're just clotting. Works.
No, but like you still met.
Yeah, but they're not meeting for that. That's not their intention.
They learned.
They learning, bro. Like they are out there studying.
No, but I'll tell you why this was crazy with what's in
I know
first place. Yeah. I'll do third place this time for 2024.
Dating apps.
No.
Is this third place?
Yeah.
What's first place?
I'm gonna reveal that.
Is third place? Is dating apps in the top 3?
In a sense, I mean, like you're being specific, but categorize it as dating.
So you're asking me third. Friends,
Co-workers,
co-workers is third.
8.48%.
Pussy bomber.
That's dropped. That's like less. That's more than half from what it previously was.
Yeah, but like that's still top 3 though.
What co-workers?
Yeah.
It is, and it is
You know
surprising.
what I'm saying? Like that's
It is
still
surprising.
top 3 though. Like regardless of whether the percent is like still top 3. So number 2.
Uh-huh.
Is that friends?
13%.
Hey man.
That means
shout out my nigga Gucci.
No, no.
I thought friends would be number 1.
What's up? What? You're top 10.
What, Gucci ain't on the list? Listen, bro. That's crazy.
Gucci on the Gucci.
Gucci. Gucci Mane. Gucci Mane on the list. Jay-Z ain't on the list. Shout out my nigga Gucci. Real spill.
Now this means, yeah, if friends are second place and with 13%,
Niggas
that
can
means
put niggas on.
you know.
What?
That means if you meet someone, or let's say your friends, all the people in your friends, your friend circle, have a 13% chance of getting together. That's crazy. That means homegirl has if imagine listen. Imagine your boy, one of the homies saying, "Yo, man, hey, listen, bro. I know you know homegirl. You get me? Introduce, man. You gotta tell him, bro. You only got 30% chance, cause
you better off hitting up online.
You better off.
You better
signing up to Bumble.
Yeah, man.
Listen, and
They're
number
pulling up
1
on me.
is online and is majority gonna be social media.
Dating app, social media.
Guess the percentage.
54.
60%.
Jesus.
That's ridiculous.
No, but that's nasty. I don't like that.
Exactly.
I don't like that.
And especially when, bro, how can online be 60%, but college or university be less than 1%, where you spend 3 to 4 years of your life
around people your age with similar interests and similar mindset, similar ambition.
Yeah. So that means you could go
similar
uni with someone.
Intelligence.
Yeah. So that means you could go uni with your partner potentially, but you meet them online
10 years
rather
later.
than in person.
Yeah. What uni did you go to? I went there as well.
Yeah.
Bro, we got this in common. Huh? We were together, bro. We was
last
in the
year.
Campus, bro.
Same dorm.
But now all of a sudden, because of that, it was meant to be.
Yeah.
That's what they used to be like, oh my God, like we went to the same university, we went here, we did this, you got this mutual friend. Oh, this makes sense. Bro, we walked past each other 25 times.
Yeah. So with that, would you say from a dating / courting perspective, we become more lazy, more creative?
100%, bro, man. Like we've become a lot less we've become a lot more lazy, a lot less creative, a lot less enticed. But I do think, shoot me if you think I'm wrong, we're still in the early ages of social media. Still in the early ages of the internet. Bro. Because I'll tell you one thing. It's only
been alive
bro,
for what, 20, 30 years?
Exactly, bro.
20 years.
And the thing is, yeah, bro, is that when we talk about 40, 50, 60 years, no, mine's good. 40, 50, 60 years from now, bro, people are going to be looking at us thinking, yo, you lot didn't even know what you was doing with this thing.
Yeah, like you.
You know what I'm saying?
Man.
They're looking at us.
But hey, my grandchild, hey, grandpa, let me show you something. You know you can do that,
Bro.
I'm looking at the phone like,
Brother, they're gonna be looking at us like, what? You lot will set up cameras and spoken to mics.
That man will put the phone there. The phone starts doing the manners. Hey, Grandpa, you know you can do that.
Brother, they're gonna be looking at us like, you lot.
I'll tell him, man. Yo, put how do you change the HDMI on this new ass TV?
Brother, whereas like bro, in 40, 50 years, you can tell the TV to just change the PlayStation rather than remotes. They probably won't even use remotes.
I got Alexa controlling my light bulb in my room, but I got that thinking, yo, man, this is so convenient. Like, I'm in bed. Ask me the last time I
ever used it.
Yeah,
exactly.
I don't.
Whereas the later generations, that's what they'll be used to.
Yeah, my sister will use it.
Similar to what we and I've seen this on socials, where they'll do a thing where it's like they'll have someone that was born in like 95 and below, and someone that was born in 2005 and up, and they'll be like, all right, show me how to use a camera.
Oh yeah.
And then some of them will, the 25 and up will go like this, and the 95 and below will go like this.
Yeah.
Show me how you would take a picture of yourself.
Yeah.
And it'll be like, oh, set up a camera and like pose, and the other person will take a selfie. Or like, do you feel me? Like, it would be so many different. It's like, no, the things we develop into, bro, becomes the other person's norm. Like, that's just normal to them.
But would you? Is this a bad thing, or is like this is just how?
I think this is how it's gonna be for now, until hopefully over time it will teeter out 40, 50, 60 years.
Do you think it will? Because
I fucking hope so. I don't want my kids saying, yo, so I got this new, brother, go outside, nigga. Nigga, go outside. Go outside, bro. This guy's doing everything from this screen.
Go plant the tree or something.
Go outside, but then as soon as you put him in front of someone, he's doing all hyperventilating to talk to an individual. Do you feel where I'm coming from, bro? Like,
no, but like,
you need to be able to
Can
talk.
you stop this though?
Yes.
You think?
But with our kids,
Because no, 100%.
we can only control what we can control. We can't control
We
what.
can't control the following. After our kids, we can't control our grandkids.
Exactly.
They're gonna come to
No,
us like,
grandkids we can control low key.
nah, you can't.
If you
bro.
pat them both, yes, you can, bro.
You ain't seen them. The only time you see them is if like your kid wants to go out with their partner. It's like, can you look after
Yeah, that's what I get. Come here, little nigga. Come here,
Come
little
here,
nigga.
sit down. This is called a book.